Good morning, everybody. It's Monday morning. We just returned from Horse Progress Days, and we are out mowing hay with Earl and Baron right now. I went around a few times and I decided just to give them a break and come for coffee. It's kind of a warm day, nothing like it was down in Pennsylvania when we were down there. So we've shown quite a few videos already of Horse Progress Days, and we still have more to go. But we just thought maybe you would enjoy just a real quick video of what's going on the farm, or what did things go well when we were gone, and even a little bit of mowing with my horses. Everything went well. Abby did a great job, and I thank you, Abby, again for doing that for us. Trudy was on vacation. She was down different places, but so Abby had to do it all alone, and she did fine. This morning, first thing I had to do, there's several first things I had to do. I really wanted to clip my horses' manes because they've been getting kind of long and ugly. And so, but the horses were all outside, so I had to get the horses all inside. So this morning, Brenda and I took a walk out and led all the horses into the barn. After that, we were able to give June her short little lesson, and we actually led her even outside today for the first time, and that went well. So as I said, I'm mowing my oats, and we'll go out and I'll show you the oat field and the stage that the oats are in, and kind of a few things about the oats and what I do. I do want to thank so much all the organizers of Horse Progress Days. It was just incredible to me the amount of work and organization that was involved with that show. It's just amazing to me. So I do want to thank all those guys that did that. They did a super job. So let's drink this coffee down and get to work. So we're going to head out and mow some more of these oats. These oats are my new seeding. So a new seeding, there'll still be a few stones that are in there that we missed and didn't get picked up. There'll be more dirt because it hasn't got a solid stand of grass there, like a mat, like it is on an older field. So this has the dirt there, so I like to put my my shoes down, which picks the cutter bar up. As you can see, this is the shoe on the end, and I lower it down so the cutter bar stays up. And this shoe right here, same thing. I lower it down so the cutter bar stays up. I'll drop the cutter bar and show you what I mean. So, I'm right in close. So this cutter bar is about 3 inches off the ground. So I'll have 3 inches of stubble, and that's perfectly fine for what I want. Less chance of these knives getting into the dirt. So let's head on out and get this job done. So I wanted to show you guys a few things. For one, when these guys have been out, I don't think they've worked for 6 days. I think they've been without work. because we've been gone, of course. Because they've been outside, they've been fighting the flies with their mouths and with their tails, and now that they've got to work, they're kind of not allowed to go with their mouths as much, so it's really frustrating Earl, but he's just gonna have to get used to it, and I've put plenty of fly spray on, so it shouldn't be too bad. Another thing I wanted to tell you guys, and I'm curious what you guys think of this, and put down in a comment what you think. I've been told, and I've also found from experience, that if my working horses go out to green grass a fair amount of the time, they are harder to keep from sweating. They sweat more when they're on green grass. If they're on dry hay and grain, they can work in heat and not sweat. They can, you know, they just don't sweat as much. So that's one thing that I've realized over the years, and I'm curious to hear what you guys have, you know, what you think about that, if that's the case with what you've experienced also. So when I left 5 days ago, I had checked my oats, and they were not in the milk stage. And I explained what the milk stage was, and it's just when there's a milky substance. I gotta be careful here. Baron really loves eating these oats. So anyways, now I got back and I expected it was too far gone, and it's not. It's perfect. It's right in the milk stage. So if you guys see, hopefully this kernel will do it. If you take a kernel and squeeze it like that, and I'm proven wrong. Okay, you get a bunch more here. Yeah, when you want it, it doesn't happen. Okay, there, right there's some milky stuff. Not very good though. I don't know. Can you see it? I don't know. There's milky stuff coming out of that kernel, and then it goes into what they call, I'm trying to think, it goes into the dough stage, whereas that milky stuff is not quite so milky. It's more of a solid material, and then when it's completely dry and ready to harvest as a grain, it's totally dry. There's no milky stuff in there. But I don't know if you can see that very well, but that's exactly what it is, and it's just the way I like it, so I'm really happy about that. And as you can see, Baron walking right out to that oat field. He loves to eat that stuff. So I gotta swim out there and get to work. One other thing I forgot to tell you guys, this will be tomorrow night. This will be dry enough that I will put it in, rake it, and have my neighbor come up and round bale it, and then we will wrap it all with the white wrap like we have down over there. And that's what we'll do with this stuff, because it's supposed to rain the following day, so we don't have time to dry it for dry hay. And I see we have an Amish driver into the driveway, so we need to go find out who he is. So anyways, this is what we're doing today. We'll show you at the end the finished field being cut. yesterday we got this field all mowed. And today I've got Duke and Earl out here mowing, out here raking. And Duke is slacking a little bit, so let's get after him. But they've been doing really well. The flies aren't quite so bad today. Which is good. The fly spray seems to be working. And so we'll get this raked up and wait for quite a few hours still. It's about 1 o'clock right now. And I would prefer this to be quite a bit drier still. And so I'm hoping we'll get some sunshine this afternoon and get this a little drier. And we could wait even as late as 7 o'clock tonight before we bale it. Because it won't take long. It's not that much here. I'm so fortunate, and I just want to thank Owen, my neighbor. He is willing to accommodate me as a very, very small farmer, and with just a small amount of hay to be baled. And he is just so good at being willing to come up and even bale up these few bales that I have. I must say, in our area, we have the best of neighbors, the best. And Owen is just one of them, and it's so nice of him to be able to do this for me. So this is what we got going on, and tomorrow we'll have another video of horse progress days. You guys have a great day. We'll see you next time.
I can actually feel the when they step on the oat, it's squirting and hitting my legs.
Yeah,
I can feel it.
Way more moisture than I'd like, but we have rain coming in tomorrow and a lot of it by the sounds. So this has got to be baled and wrapped tonight. When you do wrapped round bales, I'm fairly new at it, but there's kind of just the right amount of moisture you're supposed to have in them, and I'm still learning exactly what that is. And it's different with all kinds of crops, I'm sure. With oats, it's different than with hay.
Is that the final word?
That is the final word. We'll see you tomorrow.